In a world where distractions are abundant and the demands of daily life seem never-ending, the most radical act you can commit is to focus on yourself. The act of turning your gaze inward toward your own growth, your own potential, and your own well-being can be life-changing. Rebuild yourself. Let your focus be on you. Every day is not just another self-help book. It is a manifesto for personal transformation. It calls you to embark on a profound journey, a journey where you become both the architect and the builder of your own life. Imagine that your life is a vast construction site, and you are tasked with rebuilding it from the ground up. The blueprint for this grand project? Your deepest desires, your most cherished aspirations, and your vision of who you truly want to be. This book serves as your guide and toolkit, providing the tools, insights, and strategies needed to reshape your life into something that aligns with your authentic self. As you turn the pages of this book, you will lay new foundations for your life. You will build stronger pillars of self-esteem, resilience, and inner peace. You will design spaces in your life that are filled with joy, purpose, and fulfillment. At its core, this book teaches you that when you focus on yourself, everything else in life becomes easier to manage. The relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. When you are aligned internally, external challenges become more manageable. Throughout this book, you will be guided step by step on how to cultivate a daily practice of self-focus. You will learn how to strengthen your internal alignment, build emotional resilience, prioritize your physical and mental well-being, and nurture your spiritual growth. Combining scientific research, psychological theories, and real-life stories, this book offers both the wisdom and the practical tools you need to break free from the clutter of societal expectations and personal insecurities. It will help you uncover and cultivate your true potential. This book is more than just a guide to self-help. It is a lifelong companion in your journey towards self-fulfillment, happiness, and purpose. As you move forward, you will learn to transform your life, one focused day at a time. And remember, you're not doing this for anyone else. This journey is for you. Chapter 1. Rediscover your passions. The journey of self-rebuilding begins with rediscovering your passions. Passions are the fuel that drives your ambition. They are the sparks that light your path forward, and they are the forces that propel you through life. Without passion, life can feel directionless. Passions give you purpose. They provide you with a reason to wake up each morning, a mission to work toward, and a sense of fulfillment that comes from doing something that excites and inspires you. But what if you've lost touch with your passions? What if life's demands and distractions have dulled your sense of what truly excites you? The good news is that rediscovering your passions is possible, and it's easier than you might think. The first step is to reflect on your past, particularly your childhood. Think back to when you were a child. What activities made you lose track of time? What did you love to do so much that you could talk about it endlessly? Often our childhood interests reveal the things we are naturally drawn to. These interests may have been forgotten as you grew older, but they are still an important part of who you are. Once you've reflected on your childhood passions, turn your attention to the present. What excites you now? What activities or topics fill you with energy and enthusiasm? Your current passions may not align perfectly with your childhood interests, and that's okay. Passions evolve as we do. The key is to be honest with yourself about what truly excites you in the present moment. Don't let societal expectations or the opinions of others dictate what your passions should be. This is your journey, and your passions are a reflection of who you are. Finally, don't be afraid to explore new interests. Life is an ongoing journey of discovery, and you never know what new passion might be waiting just around the corner. Rediscovering your passions is a pivotal step in the process of rebuilding yourself. Your passions will guide you, motivate you, and fuel your desire to create a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. Chapter 2. Cultivate SelfAwareness. Once you have rediscovered your passions, The next step in the process of self-rebuilding is cultivating self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth. It's about understanding who you are at your core, your values, beliefs, emotions, strengths, and weaknesses. It's about being brutally honest with yourself and looking inward to gain a deeper understanding of what drives you, what holds you back, and what you need to change. To cultivate self-awareness, start by taking a step back and reflecting on your life. Look at the choices you've made, the paths you've taken, and the experiences you've had. What patterns do you notice? Are there recurring themes in your life? Are there areas where you consistently struggle or areas where you excel? By identifying these patterns, you can gain valuable insights into who you are and what motivates you. Another important aspect of self-awareness is paying attention to your thoughts and emotions. Your internal dialogue, the thoughts that run through your mind every day, shapes your reality. Are your thoughts positive and empowering, or are they filled with self-doubt and negativity? If your internal dialogue isn't serving you, it's time to change it. You have the power to rewrite the story you tell yourself. Instead of focusing on your limitations, focus on your strengths and potential. Emotional awareness is equally important. Emotions are powerful, and they can have a significant impact on your thoughts, decisions, and actions. By becoming more aware of your emotions, you can learn to manage them more effectively. The goal is not to suppress your emotions, but to understand them and use them as valuable information. When you feel angry, sad, or frustrated, take a moment to reflect on why you feel that way. What triggered the emotion? What can you learn from it? By gaining insight into your emotions, you can make more informed decisions and respond to challenges in a healthier, more constructive way. Cultivating self-awareness is not a one-time event. It is a continuous process that requires patience, reflection, and effort. Every day presents an opportunity to learn more about yourself. The more self-aware you become, the better equipped you will be to navigate life's challenges and build the life you desire. Chapter 3. Prioritize your well-being. Self-awareness is essential, but it's only the beginning. In order to truly rebuild yourself, you must prioritize your well-being. Your well-being is the foundation upon which everything else in your life is built. If you don't take care of yourself, both physically and emotionally, everything else in your life will suffer. Prioritizing your well-being doesn't mean you're being selfish. In fact, it's one of the most selfless things you can do. When you take care of yourself, you become better equipped to take care of others. You become more present, more patient, and more capable of handling life's challenges. Start by paying attention to your body. Your body is constantly communicating with you, telling you what it needs. If you're tired, rest. If you're hungry, eat. If you're stressed, find ways to relax. Too often, we ignore these signals in favor of pushing through, working harder, and doing more. But neglecting your body's needs can lead to burnout, illness, and emotional exhaustion. It's time to start listening to your body and giving it the care and attention it deserves. Physical health is important, but so is emotional health. Your emotions are just as much a part of your well-being as your physical body. Don't suppress your emotions. If you're feeling sad, angry, or anxious, allow yourself to feel those emotions. Acknowledge them, explore them, and process them. Emotions are valuable information. They tell you when something is out of alignment in your life, and they provide insight into what you need to change. Taking care of your emotional health also means setting boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your well-being. Learn to say no when you need to. Don't overextend yourself or take on more than you can handle. Prioritize your own needs and make time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Chapter 4. Build healthy habits. Building healthy habits is a crucial part of the process of rebuilding yourself. Habits are the building blocks of your daily life, and they have a significant impact on your well-being, productivity, and overall quality of life. The key to building healthy habits is to start small and focus on consistency. Take a look at your current routine. What habits are serving you, and what habits are holding you back? Maybe you're not getting enough sleep, eating too much junk food, or spending too much time on social media. Identify 1 or 2 areas where you'd like to make improvements, and then create a plan to change those habits. When setting new habits, be specific. Instead of saying, "I want to eat healthier," say, "I will eat a piece of fruit with breakfast every morning." Instead of saying, "I want to exercise more," say, "I will go for a 30-minute walk every evening after dinner." Specific, actionable goals are easier to stick to than vague, general intentions. Another key to building healthy habits is to focus on consistency. It's better to stick with a small change consistently than to try to make a big change that you can't sustain. For example, if you want to start exercising regularly, start with a short, manageable workout that you can do every day. Over time, you can gradually increase the intensity or duration of your workouts. But the important thing is to start small and stay consistent. Healthy habits don't just improve your physical health. They also have a positive impact on your mental and emotional well-being. When you take care of your body, you feel better physically, and that translates to feeling better emotionally and mentally. By building healthy habits, you are investing in your future self and creating a foundation for long-term well-being. Chapter 5. Embrace personal growth. Personal growth is about pushing beyond your comfort zone and unlocking your full potential. It's about stepping into new challenges, learning new skills, and becoming the best version of yourself. But personal growth is not a linear process. There will be ups and downs, successes and failures. The key is to embrace the process and learn from every experience. Start by setting personal growth goals. These goals should be aligned with your values and passions, and they should challenge you to stretch beyond your current limitations. But be realistic. Personal growth is not about setting unattainable goals. It's about making progress, step by step. For example, if your goal is to become more confident, start by identifying small, manageable actions that will help you build confidence over time. Maybe it's speaking up in meetings at work, starting a new hobby, or volunteering for a leadership role in a community group. Each small step you take will build your confidence and bring you closer to your goal. Personal growth also requires a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that you can learn and improve through effort and perseverance. It's the understanding that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but an opportunity to learn and grow. When you encounter setbacks or challenges, don't give up. Instead, use those experiences as opportunities to reflect, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. Embrace the idea that you are a work in progress. It's okay not to have all the answers or to make mistakes along the way. Personal growth is a journey, not a destination. The more you embrace the process of growth, the more you will discover about yourself and the more you will achieve. Chapter 6. Reflect on your core values. Your core values are the principles that guide your life. They are the beliefs and ideals that shape your decisions, influence your actions, and define who you are. Reflecting on your core values is an essential part of the process of self-rebuilding because your values serve as your compass, guiding you toward a life that feels authentic and meaningful. But how do you discover your core values? Start by reflecting on your life experiences. Think about the moments when you felt most fulfilled, most proud, or most aligned with your true self. What were you doing in those moments? What values were at play? For example, if you felt most fulfilled when you were helping others, compassion and service may be core values for you. If you felt most proud when you stood up for what you believed in, integrity and courage may be core values for you. Once you've identified your core values, prioritize them. You can't live by every value all the time, so it's important to focus on the values that matter most to you. What are the values that you want to guide your decisions and actions on a daily basis? These are the values that will help you create a life that feels authentic and true to who you are. Living in alignment with your core values requires intention and effort. It's easy to get caught up in the demands of daily life and lose sight of what really matters to you. But when you make a conscious effort to live by your values, you will find that your life becomes more fulfilling and meaningful. Your values are the foundation of your identity, and by living in alignment with them, you will create a life that feels true to who you are. Chapter 7. Set Achievable Goals. Now that you've identified your core values, it's time to use them as a foundation for setting achievable goals. Goal setting is an essential part of the process of rebuilding yourself because it gives you a roadmap for where you want to go and how you're going to get there. But setting goals is not about creating unrealistic expectations or setting yourself up for failure. It's about being intentional and creating a plan that is both challenging and achievable. Start by setting goals that align with your core values. For example, if one of your core values is health, set a goal to improve your physical well-being by exercising regularly or eating healthier. If one of your core values is personal growth, set a goal to learn a new skill or take on a new challenge at work. When setting goals, be specific and actionable. Instead of setting a vague goal like, I want to be healthier, set a specific goal like, I will go for a 30-minute walk every day. The more specific your goals are, the easier they will be to achieve. When setting goals, it's important to ensure they are both realistic and challenging. A goal that's too easy won't motivate you to grow, while a goal that's too difficult can leave you feeling overwhelmed and discouraged. The key is to strike a balance. Aim for goals that push you to stretch beyond your comfort zone, but are still achievable within a reasonable time frame. Break down your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. For instance, if your goal is to run a marathon, start by setting smaller goals such as running a mile, then increasing to 3 miles, 5 miles, and so on. Each small victory will build your confidence and bring you closer to achieving your larger goal. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. Another important aspect of goal setting is to regularly evaluate your progress. Check in with yourself periodically to see how you're doing. Are you moving toward your goals? If not, what adjustments can you make? Don't be afraid to revise your goals if needed. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes goals need to be adjusted to fit changing circumstances. The important thing is to stay committed to your long-term vision and keep moving forward. Celebrating your progress is also crucial. Every small step forward is a victory, and it's important to acknowledge and celebrate those victories along the way. When you reach a milestone, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come and reward yourself for your hard work. Celebrating your achievements, no matter how small, reinforces positive behavior and motivates you to keep going. Chapter 8. Practice self-care routines. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to forget to take care of yourself. But self-care is a critical component of rebuilding yourself. Without it, you risk burnout, fatigue, and emotional exhaustion. Practicing regular self-care routines helps you recharge, restore balance, and stay grounded, even during life's most stressful moments. Self-care is not a one-size-fits-all solution. What works for one person might not work for another. The key is to find self-care routines that resonate with you and that you can commit to regularly. Start by identifying the activities that make you feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and centered. For some, it might be physical activities like yoga, running, or walking. For others, it could be creative outlets such as painting, writing, or playing music. The important thing is that your self-care routine nourishes both your mind and body. One simple but effective self-care practice is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment without judgment. It helps you tune out distractions and focus on what's happening right now. You can practice mindfulness through meditation, breathing exercises, or even taking a mindful walk outside. Mindfulness not only reduces stress, but also helps you stay connected with yourself and your needs. Physical self-care is equally important. Your body is the vessel that carries you through life, and it deserves to be treated with care and respect. This means getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, staying hydrated, and exercising regularly. Taking care of your body is not just about looking good, it's about feeling good and having the energy and vitality to pursue your goals and enjoy life to the fullest. Emotional self-care is just as crucial as physical self-care. Take time to check in with yourself emotionally. How are you feeling? What do you need? Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Say no when necessary, and protect your emotional energy. It's okay to prioritize yourself and your well-being. In fact, it's essential. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to take care of others and handle life's challenges. Creating a consistent self-care routine takes time and effort, but the benefits are worth it. Start small. Build self-care into your daily routine and make it a non-negotiable part of your life. Your well-being depends on it. Chapter 9. Foster meaningful relationships. While focusing on yourself is crucial, it's equally important to nurture the relationships that enrich your life. Meaningful connections with others are a vital component of happiness and well-being. In the journey of rebuilding yourself, you'll discover that strong, supportive relationships play a significant role in your overall growth and fulfillment. Building meaningful relationships starts with being intentional about who you allow into your life. Are your current relationships supportive and uplifting? Do they align with your values and goals? It's important to surround yourself with people who inspire you, who encourage you to grow, and who celebrate your successes. Relationships that drain your energy or bring negativity into your life need to be reevaluated. Sometimes letting go of toxic relationships is necessary for your own well-being. Quality is more important than quantity when it comes to relationships. You don't need a large circle of friends to feel fulfilled. A few close, meaningful relationships can provide the support, love, and encouragement you need. Focus on building deep, authentic connections with people who truly understand and value you. Communication is the foundation of any strong relationship. Be open and honest with the people in your life. Share your thoughts, feelings, and goals with them. At the same time, be a good listener. Show empathy and understanding when others open up to you. Strong relationships are built on mutual trust, respect, and understanding. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Opening up to others and sharing your true self can be scary, but it's the key to building deeper, more meaningful connections. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you invite others to do the same, creating a space for genuine connection and intimacy. It's also important to remember that relationships require effort. Just as you are rebuilding yourself, relationships need to be nurtured and cared for. Make time for the people who matter to you and show them that you value their presence in your life. Acts of kindness, thoughtful gestures, and simple words of appreciation go a long way in strengthening your connections with others. In the end, meaningful relationships enrich our lives in ways that nothing else can. They provide us with love, support, and a sense of belonging. As you rebuild yourself, don't forget to build and nurture the relationships that make your life more meaningful and fulfilling. Chapter 10. Unlock your creative potential. Creativity is an essential part of the human experience, and unlocking your creative potential is a key aspect of rebuilding yourself. Creativity is not just about artistic expression, it's about problem-solving, innovation, and thinking outside the box. It's about approaching life with curiosity, imagination, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. Many people believe that they are not creative, but the truth is that everyone has the capacity for creativity. It's not something reserved for artists, musicians, or writers. Creativity is about seeing the world in new ways, challenging assumptions, and finding innovative solutions to problems. It's about tapping into your inner curiosity and allowing yourself to experiment, play, and explore. To unlock your creative potential, start by giving yourself permission to be creative. Often, people hold themselves back from being creative because they fear failure or judgment. But creativity requires a willingness to take risks and make mistakes. Don't be afraid to try new things, even if they don't work out perfectly the first time. Every creative endeavor is an opportunity to learn and grow. Another important aspect of creativity is surrounding yourself with inspiration. Inspiration can come from many sources: nature, art, books, music, people, and even everyday experiences. Open your eyes to the world around you and take in the beauty and wonder that surrounds you. Inspiration is everywhere. You just have to be open to seeing it. Cultivating creativity also requires giving yourself time and space to create. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to get caught up in the demands of daily life and forget to make time for creativity. Set aside dedicated time each day or each week to engage in creative activities. Whether it's writing, drawing, painting, dancing, cooking, or solving a complex problem, make time for the things that allow your creative spirit to flourish. Remember, creativity is not about perfection, it's about exploration, experimentation, and self-expression. The more you practice being creative, the more your creative potential will grow. And as you unlock your creativity, you'll find that it spills over into other areas of your life, helping you solve problems more effectively, approach challenges with a fresh perspective, and live a more fulfilling and inspired life. Chapter 11. Overcome Limiting Beliefs. As you work on unlocking your creative potential, you may encounter limiting beliefs, those nagging thoughts that tell you, you're not good enough, or you'll never succeed. Limiting beliefs are self-imposed barriers that hold you back from achieving your full potential. They are often rooted in past experiences, fear of failure, or societal expectations, and they can be incredibly powerful. But the good news is that limiting beliefs are not facts. They are simply thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. The first step in overcoming limiting beliefs is to recognize them. Pay attention to the thoughts that run through your mind on a daily basis. Are there recurring negative thoughts that tell you that you can't do something or that you're not capable of achieving your goals? Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, you can begin to challenge them. Ask yourself, are these beliefs true? What evidence do I have to support them? Often you'll find that there is little to no evidence to back up these negative thoughts. They are simply perceptions that have been shaped by past experiences or external influences. Recognize that these beliefs are not a reflection of your true potential. Next, replace your limiting beliefs with empowering thoughts. For example, instead of thinking, I'll never be able to achieve my goals, tell yourself, I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to. Instead of thinking, I'm not creative, tell yourself, I have the ability to unlock my creative potential. Positive affirmations can help rewire your brain to focus on your strengths and potential rather than your perceived limitations. Overcoming limiting beliefs is not an overnight process. It takes time, effort, and persistence. But the more you practice challenging and replacing negative thoughts with positive, empowering beliefs, the more you will start to see yourself in a new light. You will begin to realize that you are capable of so much more than you ever thought possible. Remember, you are not defined by your past or by the limiting beliefs you've held on to for so long. You have the power to rewrite your story and create a new narrative, one that is filled with possibility, potential, and success. Chapter 12. Manage Stress Effectively. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but how you manage it can make all the difference in your overall well-being. In the process of rebuilding yourself, learning how to effectively manage stress is essential for maintaining balance and preventing burnout. Stress can manifest in many forms: physical, emotional, and mental. It can be triggered by external factors such as work, relationships, or financial pressures, as well as internal factors such as negative thoughts, perfectionism, or unrealistic expectations. While it's impossible to eliminate stress completely, you can develop strategies to manage it in a healthy and constructive way. One of the most effective ways to manage stress is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you create a space between yourself and your stressors, allowing you to respond to them with clarity and calmness rather than react impulsively. Mindfulness can be practiced through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments each day to pause and reflect. Physical activity is another powerful tool for managing stress. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters, and helps reduce the physical tension that builds up in your body when you're stressed. Whether it's going for a run, practicing yoga, or taking a walk in nature, physical movement can help clear your mind and reduce stress levels. It's also important to identify the specific sources of your stress and take proactive steps to address them. For example, if work is a major source of stress, consider ways to improve your time management, set boundaries, or delegate tasks. If your stress is related to personal relationships, open communication and setting healthy boundaries can help alleviate tension. In addition to addressing external stressors, pay attention to your internal dialogue. Are you putting unnecessary pressure on yourself? Are you striving for perfection or setting unrealistic expectations? Give yourself permission to let go of perfectionism and embrace self-compassion. Remind yourself that it's okay to make mistakes, to ask for help, and to take breaks when needed. Finally, prioritize self-care. Make time for activities that help you relax and recharge, whether it's reading a book, spending time in nature, practicing a hobby, or simply taking a long bath. Taking care of yourself is not a luxury. It's a necessity for managing stress and maintaining your well-being. Chapter 13. Build Emotional Intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Building emotional intelligence is a critical aspect of rebuilding yourself because it allows you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and effectiveness. Start by becoming more aware of your own emotions. Pay attention to how you feel throughout the day and what triggers those emotions. Are there certain situations, people, or environments that cause you to feel anxious, frustrated, or overwhelmed? By identifying these emotional triggers, you can begin to understand why you react the way you do and take steps to manage those reactions more effectively. Emotional intelligence also involves practicing empathy, which is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Empathy is not just about feeling sympathy for someone, it's about putting yourself in their shoes and seeing the world from their perspective. When you practice empathy, you build stronger, more meaningful relationships because you're able to connect with others on a deeper level. Another key component of emotional intelligence is emotional regulation. This means learning to manage your emotions in a healthy way rather than letting them control you. When you feel angry, anxious, or stressed, take a moment to pause, breathe, and reflect on how you want to respond. Emotional regulation doesn't mean suppressing your emotions. It means acknowledging them and choosing how to express them in a constructive way. Building emotional intelligence takes time and practice, but the rewards are immense. By developing greater self-awareness, empathy, and emotional regulation, you'll find that you're better equipped to handle life's ups and downs, build stronger relationships, and live a more fulfilling and balanced life. Chapter 14. Celebrate Small Victories. In the process of rebuilding yourself, it's easy to focus on the big goals and overlook the small victories along the way. But celebrating small victories is just as important as achieving major milestones. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a sign of progress and growth, and it deserves to be acknowledged and celebrated. Celebrating small victories reinforces positive behavior and helps build momentum toward achieving your larger goals. When you take the time to acknowledge your progress, you boost your confidence and motivation, making it easier to keep going. For example, if your goal is to improve your physical fitness, don't wait until you've reached your ideal weight or completed a marathon to celebrate. Celebrate the fact that you made it to the gym 3 times this week, or that you ran a mile without stopping. These small achievements are stepping stones toward your larger goals, and they deserve recognition. Celebrating small victories is not about boasting or seeking external validation. It's about honoring your own effort and progress. It's a reminder that you are moving in the right direction and that every step counts. There are many ways to celebrate your small victories. You might treat yourself to something special, take a day off to relax, or simply reflect on how far you've come. The important thing is to make celebration a regular part of your journey. By doing so, you'll stay motivated, focused, and inspired to continue working toward your goals. Chapter 15. Embrace lifelong learning. Learning doesn't end when you graduate from school or reach a certain age. In fact, lifelong learning is one of the most important keys to personal growth and success. Embracing a mindset of curiosity and openness to new ideas, skills, and experiences will keep you engaged, motivated, and adaptable in an ever-changing world. Lifelong learning is not just about acquiring new knowledge. It's about fostering a mindset of growth and continuous improvement. It's about being open to new experiences, challenging your assumptions, and pushing yourself to learn something new every day. There are countless ways to engage in lifelong learning. You might take a class or workshop, read books on topics that interest you, listen to podcasts or TED Talks, or engage in meaningful conversations with people who have different perspectives. The key is to stay curious and seek out opportunities to expand your knowledge and skills. Lifelong learning also involves being willing to step out of your comfort zone. It's about taking on new challenges, trying new things, and embracing the possibility of failure as a learning opportunity. The more you stretch yourself, the more you'll grow. In addition to expanding your knowledge and skills, lifelong learning helps keep your mind sharp and your outlook fresh. It encourages you to stay engaged with the world around you and to continue evolving as a person. Embrace the idea that you are never done learning and that each day presents a new opportunity for growth and discovery. Chapter 16. Nurture your inner strength. Inner strength is the quiet, unshakable force within you that helps you navigate life's challenges with resilience and determination. It's not about physical power or outward confidence. It's about the inner fortitude that keeps you going, even when times are tough. Nurturing your inner strength starts with acknowledging the strength you already have. Too often, we focus on our weaknesses and forget to recognize the incredible strength we've shown in overcoming obstacles and facing challenges. Take a moment to reflect on the difficult times you've been through. What did you learn from those experiences? How did you grow? Recognizing your past strength will help you tap into your inner resilience and build confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Building inner strength also involves practicing self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially when things don't go as planned. Instead of criticizing yourself for your mistakes or shortcomings, treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Self-compassion helps build emotional resilience and allows you to bounce back from setbacks more quickly. Another way to nurture your inner strength is by setting boundaries and protecting your energy. Inner strength is not about pushing yourself to the limit. It's about knowing when to say no, when to rest, and when to take a step back. Setting boundaries allows you to preserve your energy and focus on the things that truly matter. Finally, cultivating a positive mindset is essential for building inner strength. Your thoughts have a powerful impact on how you feel and how you approach challenges. Practice replacing negative thoughts with positive, empowering ones. Instead of thinking, "I can't do this," remind yourself, "I've overcome challenges before, and I can do it again." Nurturing your inner strength is an ongoing process, but the more you practice, the stronger you will become. With inner strength, you'll be able to face life's challenges with confidence, resilience, and grace. Chapter 17. Improve work-life balance. In today's fast-paced world, achieving work-life balance can feel like an impossible task. But finding harmony between your professional and personal life is essential for your overall well-being. Without balance, you risk burnout, stress, and a lack of fulfillment in both areas of your life. Work-life balance doesn't mean giving equal time and energy to work and personal life. It's about creating a sense of harmony and fulfillment in both areas. It's about making intentional choices that allow you to prioritize what matters most to you, whether that's spending time with family, pursuing personal interests, or advancing in your career. Start by setting clear boundaries between work and personal life. This might mean setting specific work hours and sticking to them, turning off work emails and notifications after a certain time, or creating a dedicated workspace that allows you to physically and mentally separate work from home life. Boundaries help you protect your time and energy, allowing you to fully engage in both work and personal activities without feeling overwhelmed. Another important aspect of work-life balance is learning to delegate and ask for help. You don't have to do everything yourself. Whether it's delegating tasks at work or sharing responsibilities at home, asking for help allows you to focus on the things that matter most and reduces the burden of trying to do it all. It's also important to make time for self-care and relaxation. In the pursuit of work-life balance, many people forget to prioritize their own well-being. Make sure to carve out time each day for activities that help you recharge, whether it's exercising, meditating, spending time with loved ones, or simply doing something you enjoy. Remember, work-life balance is not about achieving perfection. It's about finding a rhythm that works for you. Be flexible and give yourself permission to adjust your balance as needed. Some days, work may take priority, while other days, personal life may come first. The key is to find a balance that allows you to thrive in both areas. Chapter 18. Discover your purpose. Your purpose is the driving force behind everything you do. It's the reason you get out of bed in the morning and the guiding light that shapes your decisions and actions. Discovering your purpose is an essential part of rebuilding yourself because it gives your life direction, meaning, and fulfillment. But discovering your purpose is not always easy. It's a deeply personal journey that requires reflection, exploration, and a willingness to ask yourself the tough questions. What truly matters to me? What do I want to contribute to the world? What brings me the most joy and fulfillment? Start by reflecting on your values, passions, and strengths. What are the things that make you feel most alive? What activities or causes ignite your passion? Your purpose often lies at the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs. It's about using your unique gifts and talents to make a positive impact, whether on a small or large scale. Your purpose doesn't have to be something grand or world-changing. It can be as simple as being a loving parent, creating art that inspires others, or helping people in your community. What matters most is that your purpose aligns with your values and brings you a sense of fulfillment and meaning. Once you've identified your purpose, use it as a guiding compass for your life. Let it shape your goals, decisions, and actions. When you're living in alignment with your purpose, you'll find that life feels more meaningful and rewarding. Remember, your purpose may evolve over time. As you grow and change, so will your purpose. Be open to the possibility that your purpose may shift as you move through different phases of life. The important thing is to stay connected to what truly matters to you and to live a life that feels authentic and purposeful. Chapter 19. Enhance mental clarity. Mental clarity is essential for making informed decisions, staying focused, and achieving your goals. When your mind is cluttered with distractions, stress, and negative thoughts, it's difficult to think clearly and stay on track. Enhancing mental clarity is a crucial part of rebuilding yourself because it allows you to stay focused on your purpose and make decisions that align with your goals. Start by clearing out the mental clutter. This might mean reducing distractions, such as turning off notifications on your phone or creating a dedicated workspace that allows you to focus without interruptions. It might also mean simplifying your schedule and saying no to commitments that don't align with your priorities. Practicing mindfulness is another powerful way to enhance mental clarity. Mindfulness helps you stay present in the moment and reduces the mental noise that can cloud your judgment. By practicing mindfulness through meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments to pause and reflect, you can clear your mind and improve your ability to think clearly and make decisions. Another important aspect of mental clarity is managing stress. When you're stressed, your mind becomes overwhelmed, making it difficult to focus and think clearly. Developing healthy stress management techniques, such as exercise, mindfulness, and relaxation, can help reduce stress and improve mental clarity. Finally, take care of your physical health. Your mental clarity is directly linked to your physical well-being. Getting enough sleep, eating a nutritious diet, staying hydrated, and exercising regularly all contribute to a healthy, clear mind. When your body is well-nourished and well-rested, your mind will be better equipped to handle challenges and stay focused on your goals. Chapter 20. Develop resilience. Life is full of unexpected challenges and setbacks, but resilience is the key to overcoming them. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to keep going even when things get tough. Developing resilience is an essential part of rebuilding yourself because it allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with strength and determination. Start by cultivating a positive mindset. Resilience begins with your thoughts and beliefs. When faced with a challenge, focus on what you can control and what you can learn from the situation. Instead of dwelling on the negative, look for opportunities for growth and improvement. Building resilience also involves practicing self-care and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. When you take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally, you'll be better equipped to handle stress and adversity. Another important aspect of resilience is building a strong support network. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who provide encouragement and support when you need it most. Don't be afraid to ask for help or lean on others during difficult times. Having a strong support system can make all the difference in your ability to bounce back from challenges. Finally, resilience is about perseverance. It's about staying committed to your goals even when things get tough. Don't give up at the first sign of difficulty. Keep pushing forward, keep learning, and keep growing. Every challenge you overcome makes you stronger and more resilient. Chapter 21. Foster Self-Acceptance. Self-acceptance is the foundation of inner peace and self-confidence. It's about embracing who you are, flaws and all, and recognizing that you are enough just as you are. Fostering self-acceptance is an essential part of rebuilding yourself because it allows you to let go of the need for external validation and live authentically. Start by acknowledging your strengths and accomplishments. Too often, we focus on our shortcomings and forget to celebrate our successes. Take time to reflect on the things you've achieved and the strengths that have helped you get where you are today. Recognize that you are capable, strong, and worthy of love and respect. Self-acceptance also involves being kind to yourself. Practice self-compassion by treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. When you make a mistake or fall short of your expectations, remind yourself that it's okay to be imperfect. Mistakes are part of the learning process, and they don't define your worth. Another important aspect of self-acceptance is letting go of comparison. It's easy to compare yourself to others and feel like you're not measuring up, but comparison is the thief of joy. Remember that everyone is on their own unique journey, and there's no one right way to live your life. Focus on your own path and celebrate the progress you've made. Finally, practice gratitude. Gratitude helps shift your focus away from what you don't have and toward what you do have. It's a reminder that you are enough, just as you are, and that there is so much to be grateful for in your life. Chapter 22. Unlock your full potential. Your full potential is not something that can be measured by external achievements or accolades. It's about tapping into the deepest parts of yourself and living in alignment with your true values, passions, and purpose. Unlocking your full potential is a journey of self-discovery, self-expression, and personal growth. Start by identifying the areas of your life where you feel the most fulfilled and energized. These are the areas where your full potential is already being expressed. What activities or experiences make you feel most alive? What brings you the most joy and satisfaction? Your full potential is often found in the things that ignite your passion and make you feel like you're living in alignment with your true self. To unlock your full potential, you must also be willing to take risks and step out of your comfort zone. Growth and potential go hand in hand, and they often require you to push beyond your current limitations. Don't be afraid to try new things, take on new challenges, and embrace the possibility of failure. Every time you stretch yourself, you grow closer to unlocking your full potential. Another key to unlocking your full potential is to stay true to your values and purpose. When you live in alignment with what truly matters to you, you'll find that your potential naturally begins to unfold. Let your values guide your decisions and actions, and trust that you are capable of achieving great things. Finally, remember that unlocking your full potential is not a destination. It's a lifelong journey. As you grow and evolve, so will your potential. Stay curious, stay open, and continue to explore the depths of who you are. Your full potential is limitless, and the more you tap into it, the more you'll discover about yourself and what you're capable of. Chapter 23. Cultivate Gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful tool for transforming your mindset and improving your overall well-being. When you practice gratitude, you shift your focus away from what's lacking in your life and toward the abundance that already exists. Cultivating gratitude is an essential part of rebuilding yourself because it helps you stay grounded, positive, and resilient in the face of challenges. Start by making gratitude a daily practice. Each morning or evening, take a few moments to reflect on the things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big or profound. Simple things like a warm cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or a beautiful sunset can bring a sense of appreciation and joy. The key is to focus on the positive aspects of your life and to recognize the blessings that often go unnoticed. Gratitude also helps you develop a more positive mindset. When you focus on what's good in your life, you train your brain to look for the positive rather than dwelling on the negative. This doesn't mean ignoring challenges or difficulties. It means acknowledging them while also recognizing that there is always something to be grateful for. Practicing gratitude also strengthens your relationships. When you express gratitude to others, you strengthen your connection with them and foster a sense of appreciation and love. Take time to thank the people in your life who have supported you, encouraged you, and made a positive impact on your journey. Expressing gratitude not only makes others feel good, but it also deepens your own sense of fulfillment and joy. Finally, gratitude helps you stay grounded in the present moment. Too often we get caught up in worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, but gratitude brings us back to the here and now. It reminds us that life is full of small moments of beauty and joy, and that we don't need to wait for something big to happen in order to feel fulfilled. Chapter 24. Embrace change with courage. Change is an inevitable part of life, and while it can be intimidating, it's also an opportunity for growth and transformation. Embracing change with courage is an essential part of rebuilding yourself because it allows you to move forward, even when the path ahead is uncertain. Change often brings with it feelings of fear and uncertainty. It's natural to feel apprehensive about stepping into the unknown, but it's important to remember that change is not something to be feared. It's something to be embraced. Every change, whether big or small, offers an opportunity for growth, learning, and self-discovery. To embrace change with courage, start by shifting your mindset. Instead of viewing change as a threat or a disruption, see it as an opportunity to evolve and become a better version of yourself. Change forces you to adapt, to think creatively, and to push beyond your comfort zone. It's through these challenges that you'll discover new strengths and capabilities you never knew you had. Another important aspect of embracing change is learning to let go of what no longer serves you. Whether it's old habits, limiting beliefs, or toxic relationships, sometimes change requires you to release the things that are holding you back. Letting go can be difficult, but it's necessary in order to make room for new opportunities and growth. Finally, practice resilience in the face of change. Change is rarely easy, and there will be times when you feel uncertain or overwhelmed. But remember that you've faced challenges before, and you've come out stronger on the other side. Trust in your ability to navigate change, and remind yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Chapter 25. Reveal your authentic self. The ultimate goal of rebuilding yourself is to reveal your authentic self, the person you truly are beneath the layers of expectations, societal pressures, and self-doubt. Your authentic self is the most honest, unfiltered version of you. And living in alignment with your authentic self is the key to true happiness and fulfillment. Revealing your authentic self requires courage and vulnerability. It means being willing to let go of the need to please others or fit into a mold that doesn't reflect who you truly are. It's about embracing your unique qualities, strengths, and even your imperfections, and allowing yourself to be seen for who you really are. To reveal your authentic self, start by reflecting on your values, passions, and purpose. What truly matters to you? What makes you feel most alive? When you live in alignment with your values and purpose, you naturally begin to express your authentic self. You become more confident, more fulfilled, and more at peace with who you are. Living authentically also means being true to yourself, even when it's difficult. It means standing up for what you believe in, making choices that reflect your values, and not being afraid to go against the grain if it means staying true to who you are. It's about trusting yourself and your instincts, even when others may not understand or agree with your choices. Finally, revealing your authentic self involves practicing self-acceptance. Embrace your flaws, your mistakes, and your imperfections as part of what makes you unique. Recognize that you don't have to be perfect to be worthy of love and respect. The more you accept and love yourself for who you are, the more your authentic self will shine through. Rebuilding yourself is a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. It's about peeling back the layers of self-doubt and societal expectations to reveal the person you truly are at your core. It's about living in alignment with your values, passions, and purpose, and creating a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. As you continue on this journey, remember that you are worth the effort. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on you, grow, and thrive. You've got this.